Introducing the Danesa Bi-Directional Folding Machine and Auxiliary System. This is the next generation of metal fabrication. This system uses an upper and lower folding beam that can fold the material being processed using the power of hydraulics. We've eliminated the use of press brake tooling entirely. No more die changes. The machine has a clamping beam that holds the material in place, and the folding beams do all the work. Imagine performing positive and negative folds without ever having to flip the material. This makes the machine very operator friendly. The system includes a pneumatic loading device using demade components, a servo drive CNC back gauge that has pneumatic material grippers, the bi-directional folding system, and an automatic unload table. The system footprint is 25 feet or 7.6 meters wide and 36 feet or 11 meters deep. The machine is controlled by a user-friendly Mitsubishi controller that can be programmed at the machine by inputting material thickness, the degree of fold desired, and the position of the fold. It can be used for one-offs or production runs. Just have the blanks in place and remove the finished parts. Let's watch the machine operate. The clamping beam holds the material in place. The upper beam comes down to fold the desired angle, while the lower beam moves out of the way. Then the lower beam comes up and folds the material in the opposite direction, while the upper beam moves out of the way. This clamping beam has a daylight opening of 16 inches or 40 centimeters, which means parts with long folds can be pushed right through the machine. The load system has a number of pneumatic suction cups that can be used to load material directly onto the back gauge. This system can handle a sheet of material up to 16 feet or 5 meters wide and 12 feet or 3.7 meters long. It places the material onto the back gauge and then returns back to the home position. Now it's ready for the next part. The back gauge is servo driven for the utmost accuracy. It has pneumatic grippers that lock the material in place. The total travel time from back to front is only 10 seconds. The material glides on hardened steel rollers. Here we're looking at the back of the folding machine overlooking the back gauge. We'll now demonstrate folding a sample piece of material a 1/4 inch or 6 millimeters thick by 27 inches or 69 millimeters long. The clamping beam holds the material in place and the lower beam comes up and performs the first fold. Clamping beam releases the material, the back gauge advances the material, bottom beam folds the second fold. Clamping beam releases the material, back gauge advances the material again, reclamps, and now the upper beam performs the third fold. Clamping beam releases the material, back gauge advances the material to the next position, reclamps, and then the bottom beam performs the last fold. Depending on the part, the operator can remove the part manually from the machine or have it placed automatically onto the unload table. The cycle time for this part was only 70 seconds. Again, no die change, no flipping of material, and no hands in die. This machine is very safe. Imagine folding material that was 16 feet or 5 meters long on a press brake. It would be this easy on a Danesa. The system can fold a 1/4 inch thick or 6 millimeters by 16 feet or 5 meters in length, any type of material, carbon steel, stainless steel, or aluminum. For more information, contact Pat Evangelisto at 905-659-4651 or Evange at execulink.com and be part of the next generation of folding.